All right, so let's begin the show and let's talk about having the right kind of motor insurance, especially keeping monsoon in mind. Today I have with me Sandeep Saraf, Head Motor Insurance Renewals Claims and Customer Experiences, PolicyBazaar.com. Hi, good evening, Sandeep, and welcome to the show. It's not only monsoon, but one should be really having a comprehensive as well as a third-party insurance cover, which is mandatory for everyone to have. But let's talk about this important aspect, keeping monsoon also in mind. Okay, so we know that cars are affected not only because of rains, but also in conditions like floods or waterlogging happen everywhere. What are the common mistakes that people usually do when they do have a motor insurance but not an additional cover which might be required during this season of monsoon?
Well, hi, thank you so much for having me on the show. First of all, it's very important to understand that the compulsory vehicle insurance which the customer needs to have is a third-party insurance. Now, the third-party insurance typically covers any damage or any death that has happened to a third party. For any type of coverage to be covered for our own car, we need to have a comprehensive coverage, which also has a component of our own damage, which covers which gives an end-to-end coverage to our own car insurance. So, for example, if unfortunately the car gets stuck in a flood damage, and there is only a third-party insurance policy that the customer has taken, in such a case, any damages which has happened to the car because of that will not be get covered. So, hence, it is important to have a comprehensive coverage. A single hit of flood can severely damage the vehicle, and it can lead to a reduction in the value of the car. More so, if you look at the rains that happened last year in Chennai or even in other parts of India, you would find that a lot of vehicles went into total loss, wherein the vehicle was beyond repairable mode. In such a case, if there is no comprehensive coverage, in such a case, the financial implication that comes on the customer is very high because the insurance company does not cover any damages or any claim part if you do not have a comprehensive coverage. So comprehensive coverage becomes very important for the customer while purchasing an insurance policy because it ensures that the car is covered in event of a flood, cyclone, or any other natural calamities.
All right. Sandeep, I really want to understand in terms of coverage, keeping monsoon in mind, what all one should be buying extra, and despite having additional or complete add-on color cover that they have, own damage cover.
So a comprehensive policy coverage does not ensure that the entire cost of the claim or all the damages which has happened due to a flood gets covered. Now there are multiple types of damages which could get covered during a flood. For an example, an engine damage, an electrical damage to the short circuit or any other electrical functions of the car, the damage to the car's interiors which could have happened because the water has seeped in into the car, or a gearbox damage. Now, in a normal comprehensive package, all of these gets covered, but not to a 100% extent. So there are a few add-ons that we recommend every customer to purchase while purchasing a car insurance policy. Number one is an engine protection add-on cover. This cover ensures that the customer gets compensated for the car, but also to the engine as well. So if the car has got stuck in a flood and we try to start the car goes into a lock state. In such a state, if we do not have an add-on like an engine protection add-on cover, the claim may not get covered by the insurance company. Hence, it is recommended to take an engine protection add-on cover. The second cover that we would recommend is a roadside assistance cover. For a roadside assistance is important because just in case the car was in a flood and there was severe damage to the car, you will not be able to drive the car to the nearest garage. So in such a case, a RSA assistance is very much required to ensure that the towing vehicle is there and ensures that it takes the car to the nearest workshop wherever the customer wants it to visit. The third cover that we would recommend is a nil depreciation cover. The nil depreciation ensures that the entire cost of the claim is covered by the insurance company, apart from filing charges, which ranges in the range of about 1,000 rupees to 2,500 rupees. Apart from that, the entire vehicle claim cost is covered by the insurance company. So these are a few covers that we would recommend every customer to take while buying a comprehensive policy.
What's the cost that it comes at? These add-on covers, engine protection cover, roadside assistance cover, and consumable cover that you just mentioned. What is the cost of these add-ons along with the policy coverage that you have?
So if we take a regular comprehensive policy, I'll give you an example of a Maruti Baleno. For an example, a 2019 registered Maruti Baleno, which is around 5 years old, with a 25% NCB, assuming that the customer has not taken any claim for the last 2 years, a normal comprehensive policy For that, the premium would be about 4,300 rupees to 4,500 rupees. If we add on covers that I have just recommended, which are, for an example, engine protection, nil depreciation, roadside assistance, even with these covers, the premium would be as low as rupees 7,000 to 7,500. So the premium is not very heavy on the pocket. With the kind of insurance companies, the premium that insurance companies offer these days on our platform, the premium is very competitive and the premiums are very low. But it gives a benefit which ensures that the customer has an end-to-end coverage to his car and doesn't have to bother about any out-of-pocket expenses while filing a claim in a scenario where his car gets stuck in a flood.
All right. So, Sandeep, clearly, comprehensive insurance policies won't be enough, in case of excessive rainfall or flood scenario, which is why you need these add-on covers. But I also want to know the reasons why an insurance company can deny your claim during the season of monsoon.
So there are a few reasons, like I mentioned. The first reason is that if you do not have a comprehensive policy and only a third-party policy, the claim will get rejected. The second reason the claim may not get rejected, but may get partially paid is when you do not have the adequate number of add-ons. If you only have a regular comprehensive policy, in such a case, the entire money may not get covered by the insurance company. The third reason is if you do not have a valid driving license. In such a case, also the insurance company or a valid registration certificate, in such a scenario, also the insurance company may end up rejecting the claim that you have filed for. The fourth reason is that if the vehicle was parked in a way wherein it was prone to a flood damage or was deliberately parked at a place wherein it was prone to flood, in such a scenario, the insurance company might reject a flood claim.
All right, Sandeep, we also should be talking about two-wheelers. Any separate set of add-on covers needed for two-wheelers, considering monsoon is slightly tricky for them and the kind of accidents we've seen, the number every monsoon we see is just going up.
Well, the way the products are built across insurance companies, the covers are very similar for both car and for two-wheeler insurance. So I would recommend the same set of add-ons even for customers who have a two-wheeler and plan to purchase an insurance policy.
All right. Talking about your comprehensive plan, what, according to you, should be the customer preference? I mean, we have spoken a lot about that and, quite in an elaborate way as well. But for example, maybe there is some kind of situation where your car has broke down. So what should be your first step towards getting the insurance policy activated during this season?
See, first of all, I would recommend that every customer should ensure that whenever they buy a policy, they should buy a comprehensive policy and should purchase all the adequate add-ons. For an example, a nil depreciation, a roadside assistance, engine protection and gear cover, like I mentioned before, consumables cover, which ensures that even the cost for nuts and bolts are covered by the insurance company. So all of these covers is what I would recommend for the customer to purchase while purchasing insurance policy. Now, in an event that the vehicle breaks down in the event of a flood or any other event as such, the first thing that the customer needs to do is intimate the insurance company about registering the claim and helping them out with the roadside assistance. So there's a 24 helpline which most of the insurance companies have, and that benefit can be availed by the customer, and can request for a roadside assistance to be availed immediately. So with a very good insurer, the roadside assistance might come in as quickly as 30 minutes to help you out at the location that you are at and ensure that either the vehicle is started or is taken across to the nearest workshop where the vehicle can be repaired.
All right, Sandeep, thank you so much for being on the show today, helping our viewers understanding monsoon and various aspects of monsoon and car care. Thank you so much.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.